Hello, my name is Rampant and welcome back to No Man's Sky. As you can see, we are at the Space Anomaly. I did complete the... what was it? Survive 5 solar days in a extreme world. I did survive in the world I said I was. It was kind of a boring world. I explored for 10-15 minutes, then got bored and just dug a hole. There was really nothing but Gravitino walls in there. And sentries, or sentinels, sorry. So for now, we're actually gonna... Thing is though, Nada said she wanted me to come in for tea, but... Where is she? Oh, that's where she is. Let's talk to her. Nada awoke in the shadow of Korvax Prime, could not understand why bad things happen, why we are alone. Nada is not alone anymore. Nada is with Polo Friend now. Our convergence is small, but Nada happy. Nada reveals that they are a Korvax priest. They began to question much about the universe, displaying a level of curiosity and independent thought. For this, the Korvax ejected Nada from their hive mind and hunted them to the end of time and space. Priest entity Nada had almost given up by the time they found Polo and their only friend. Nada blinks at me, waiting for my request. They will return me to the path of the Atlas, guide me to the Galactic Center, or grant me assistance in my journey. Nada just wants to help me any way they can. Path of the Atlas, shortcuts to the center. I might actually just request a shortcut. Let's see. Nada locates a black hole through which I might travel closer to the center. They warn me of the danger within. We are gonna travel through a black hole. Traveler hopes to make progress. Traveler tests themselves. Nada will help on exchange. Progress for progress. Sure. Not for Nada to know. Yeah, we've read this. 250 nanite clusters. Okay. I guess that's what she wanted to tell me? Or we need to go to another galaxy to restart the event again. I mean solar system, not galaxy. Let's see. Specialist Polo. The exosuit has weathered some storms now, yes. Many extreme souls enduring your life still preserved. Transmit survival data? Polo seems unconvinced by my claims of longevity, wondering aloud if I am some Sentinel-made replica. They check me over thoroughly, then offer a huge grin. They seem excited about whatever they have discovered, offering me the gift of new technology. Spaceship. Go further, go faster, see it all. It's a C-class again. Okay, let's talk to Polo again. You have given me much to consider. These must take some time. Perhaps you might explore a bit more, yes. Still no Atlas past V2, eh? 2 hours. That's gonna be the next episode. What we have to do... Oh right, I have to actually go to my base computer, but that's gonna be at the end of the episode. I was planning on doing something with this episode, but... There appear to be very interesting planets here on this solar system, and that's where I want to go. You see that trade outpost over there? That's one of the planets. Next to Alcatraz. There was, I believe, one more interesting one. Was it this one? No, that was a Sub-Zero planet. Wasn't interesting. I believe that was one of them where the trade post is. I haven't actually visited the planet, just saying. I scanned for trade posts from the starship menu, from the utilities, and yes, scanned for trade outposts. So that's why we have the trade outpost there, but I haven't actually visited the planet yet. Cataplastor module, right? Yeah, we're keeping that. We're selling this one though. That's gonna be in the next space station. I do have a plan for this episode. Gonna build some extra ammo because we can. Now, what I did on the Extreme Sentinel planet was when I landed, I decided to build the Colossus to, you know, just explore with it. But the thing is though, I explored with it for like 5 minutes and no solar days have ticked. But as soon as I exited, they started ticking again. So you actually have to be on foot for those to count. So as I said, then I explored for like 15 minutes, found a lot of this is a, what was it called, world? We're gonna go to a trade outpost first. But it was a very weird planet. So yeah, then I explored for like 15 minutes, but there was really nothing else but gravitino balls and just common resources. And then I just dug a hole. Because 5 solar days are like 20-ish minutes. 20-ish? No, more than 20. I explored for 15. And then AFK'd for like 15 more, so yeah, like half an hour. More or less. Sentinel's aggressive, okay. High security. Oh, if I had known I was gonna come here. Okay, so this is a... What was the system called? What was the planet called? I forgot what it was, but it's something we haven't seen before. Let's see in the discoveries if it shows. Nah, frost crystals, solid dioxide, copper, icy storms. There was something else as well on the planet. Like salvageable something. You know what? With that in a little bit. For now, let's see what they're selling quickly. We have nothing actually to sell. We want to see what they're selling. Bromide salt. Actually, very cheap bromide salt. In the station, they're selling it for -8%, I believe? I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was -8%. Yeah, that's it. C-class, C-class. Okay, so I'm not seeing any of those special things here. What is that? Gravitino balls. No. I'm actually gonna go in space and see if this is the correct world. I could be horribly wrong. I know one of these worlds we had to visit because it was new. Or was it this planet? Was it this moon, okay? Not planet, moon. Heimel moon. Yeah, it's Heimel. But apparently it's just frost, isn't it? Planetary interference, really. I'm gonna do a quick skim. I'm gonna do a quick flyby, but not sure if we're gonna find anything interesting. I mean, it's just a frost world. There's nothing really much to see. We built our base on a frost world. We do not need to see any more frost worlds. Yeah, there's a lot of trees. There's something over there. It's a manufacturing plant, isn't it? I mean, there is one way to find out. Where do you enter from? Oh, seriously, where do you enter from? Gotta do a quick flyby. If it's not, we're just leaving the planet. Doesn't seem like there's anything interesting here. This is not where the entrance is. Let's see the entrance now. No, it's not. Oh, it's an abandoned building. Do I land? Check it out. I mean, if I don't destroy the ship before. Yeah, I'll land, check it out. I mean, there's gonna be sentinels here probably, but I will quickly land. Yeah, let's go in quickly. Now, let's see what story it's gonna give us. Forsaken terminal. I just destroyed the group now. Yeah, let's see. Returning user identified. Terminal now active. Yeah, we've seen this 1,000 times. The mysterious message continues to pry upon my mind. With the aid of the entity, I have learned that its temporal origin is approximately 2,000 to 5,000 solar cycles from now. I have narrowed down a point of transmission to a sector of space in the haze zone. What's the haze zone? Close to the galactic anterior. Okay. I realize now, to ignore the signal would be an error. It is incumbent upon me to trace it. In my more fanciful moment, I wonder if it might be a warning or a revelation. I have set a course. That's what I was gonna say. There's something buried, coded deep inside, and it's gonna be, yeah, 56 nanite clusters. Here, yeah, we're leaving the planet. There's nothing here for us. Okay, so that was a Not a worthy trip, but there was one more plan. You know, I'll quickly go back to the plan. I'm not fighting these, I don't have time to fight them. It was one of these two. Maybe it was the one with the ancient ruin on it. Like, if it lets me actually maneuver properly, I might get a scan out. Okay. Maybe it was this planet? Incandescent planet, yeah, that was the planet. Oops. Not the ruin, we don't care. You know what, we might as well go to the ruin. Okay, so the group needs to go. We have a couple of things here. Our freighter should be, yeah, fine on space, fine on fuel. We have a bunch of antimatter. I got like 4 or 5 antimatter from our frigate expeditions. Yeah, we got a lot of that. So for this episode, I was planning on buying a new ship, or at least going to a wealthy system to hunt for a new ship, but we might not have the time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back to the base after our next jump, because we're gonna make a next jump to a new system, and that's gonna be a wealthy system. I already marked one out, so long as it hasn't actually cleared my set destination. And there we're actually going to be looking for an S-class ship. We're actually gonna switch ships, because this one I'm planning on keeping, because we don't know what type of ship we're gonna get. I would prefer a fighter. Or an explorer, you know, both are good. And we're looking for an S-class multi-tool as well. And a couple of episodes from now, I'm gonna do some off-camera work. And we're probably going to disassemble our freighter, off-camera of course, and buy a new one. I know my base is in another system. Yeah, this planet seems like a poisonous, like a toxic planet. Like, it doesn't seem something, like it has something interesting in it. Like, it's stuff we've seen before. Ancient ruin. Okay, let's land. That doesn't mean we aren't gonna do a couple of scans, a low flyby, see what's going on. Sentinels are relaxed, bountiful flora and ordinary fauna. Okay, so. Okay, get plaque, yep. Remnants of something. Of Dipalsukla. Flickering emblems appear on the stone, although I do not recognize the language. Somehow I can read of the history of the strange planet and the Gek who once resided here. The foul scent of the Gek cannot be opposed. Really? Foul scent? Oh yeah, they do, like, fart and so they use that to communicate, I believe. The first spawn commands all it surveys. We are masters of the stars. Our rule shall endure eternity. The Viking and Korvax cower and despair at our name. I'm actually gonna just seek help with the language. I think there's a... By the way, we've learned like over 300 words, I believe, in the Gek language. I keep talking to the Gek, giving them credits, so they keep like teaching me languages. There's one more over there. It's in the middle here, isn't it? Probably is. Let me just dig quickly. Is it? There doesn't appear to be an entrance here. Am I mistaken? I can... Oh, never mind. I saw the entrance. Oh, would you look at that? I can see under the building's skirt. Okay, I'm pretty sure I saw one here. There's 3. There's obviously 3. How do I go down from here? I can't go down. The game is teasing me, isn't it? Yeah, you see, there's one in the middle here. Oh no, that must be for the one at the back here. Jettison pod. Now let's do a quick scan here. There's a couple of critters nearby. Might as well scan. Scanning is like 100k units. Okay, 80-ish. Okay, there's apparently some yellow stuff. What is that thing? That's a mineral? I thought that was just land. Let's just scan it. Zimbabite? Okay. Okay, it's subterranean relics, no. Subterranean relics, no. I'm pretty sure I saw those. Okay, let's change locations. Oh, it's up here, isn't it? It's gonna make me landing. You know what? For a single word, it's not worth the bother. Yeah, I'm an expert pilot, as you can tell. What is that thing? Oh, something just glowing. It's a damaged machinery, probably. Let's do a quick scan. And we're landing over here. Land. And there's a sentinel nearby. That's the thing I was talking about. Salvage container. There's one there, there's one there. We might check out one or two of them, see what's going on. And then we're gonna move on to the next system. Finally emptied out the launch thrusters. Because I got Starship launch fuel from somewhere. Now what was this? What was the salvage container? Oh yeah, it's the one that spawns sentries when you attack it. It's actually really cool. But I need that sentry to leave first because these one are like damaged or crazed or whatever. So they are not, they don't attract other sentries. But I need this one to leave. Because as soon as I start firing, that one's just gonna beat me. That's a nice rock. It's nice and yellowish. I mean, getting lost in this forest in the middle of the night, if it was a bit thicker, denser, sorry. Oh, that thing's moving. Oh, it's a plant. Oh. Look at it, it's actually moving. Selenium. What's on this planet actually? I didn't check. Selenium, copper, phosphorus, and salt. Okay, the sentry has gone missing. Can actually do what we came here to do. That was Faradust, that's Faradust, so is that. There, a sentry just spawned. Oh, no, a sentry didn't spawn. I could fight them, I just don't want to bother. It's the escape time that bothers me. Now you're gonna be stuck here, really? Go away. Is this gonna aggro it? Not yet, but it will aggro. As soon as this gets destroyed. I could just move out of its scanner range. I just did. Oh yeah, it's coming for me. Oily display. I shouldn't really be running in circles, but it should really be a straight line. Okay, there it is. It's gone. Now, let's see, we're gonna go for one more. That's subterranean relic. Anything else interesting? There's one more over there. We're gonna go for just one more. It's not about the money anymore, it's about seeing what these things are. Let's see, how much does this thing cost? 1 million. No, it is worth it though, just saying. If you want to farm these, if you're kind of early in the game and you do find a planet like this. It is worth it, but when you have a lot of money and you're really not spending too much of it, it's better just to ignore it. Because it takes time. It takes a lot of time. Like I said, I get most of my money from the frigate missions. There it is. This is a bigger one. So yeah, I actually don't need to destroy all of them, but sometimes... Oh, there it is. Protective casing. Oh yeah, I do need to destroy these, right. I forgot about that. That gives you dust. Can give you a sentry to fight. Hasn't given me one yet. So no sentry to fight. And this is just a rusty thruster, which is not going to cost that much. And you see? And these are all trading. They give you a bit of money. Let's check out and see if there's anything else interesting here. There doesn't appear to be. There's a bit of hazardous flora over there, which we don't care that much about. And we're leaving the planet and the system. Because we can. pretty sure I explored every planet here. Yeah, I did. Including the moon. Anomaly detected. That is actually kind of close, isn't it? And we are gonna go there. Not now, not this episode, probably the next one. Go on, just give me free roam, please. Give me free roam. There it is. Yeah, that is only 200 light years away. We could go there, but first of all, I have another destination set. There it is. That's my destination. It's because it is in a flourishing economy. I believe that's the highest economy? That's like a third level economy. That's the highest, I believe. I could be wrong. There's only a single planet there, though. But we are searching for a ship and a multi-tool. We're gonna do that for like 2 or 3 minutes. Probably not getting one in 2 or 3 minutes. I mean, let's face it. Ooh, that's a nice planet, though. One planet. Let's see, is this planet interesting? Tropical planet. It has ancient bones, though. Starbulb's emerald, paraffinum, and magnetite ferrite. Okay, so the station first. Then we're gonna go... Ah, that's an interesting station. Let's actually scan for trade outposts. There's a trade outpost. That's where we're gonna be looking for a new ship. But first I want to see the multi-tool here. And we are at the space station. Looks a little bit like a cat, doesn't it? At least to me it does. And we have landed. Do we have anything to sell? Oh yeah, the 2 things we got. Actually, keeping the dust. Could use it. Before we start selling things, though, we are actually gonna go over here. We get our inventory place upgrade thing. Okay. Too bad I can't do any more tech upgrades. Okay, that's fine. And let's check out the multi-tool. Please be an S. Please be a class S. Class B. Has a lot of slots, but it's still just only a class B weapon. Now I have found out that these guys have, the ones that are in here generally, in this room, have more interesting dialogues and other stuff to do. They're still not interesting, like, I mean, more interesting than the usual dialogues. But they're not like, you know, wow, like this is insane or stuff like that. Let's see what they have to say though. Let me show you. Chief Sandus Entity Olms. He actually has a cool mask. Korvax Convergent Traveler. The light in the electronic lifeform's mask constrict and they beam a moving image onto the inside of my visor. Complex equations detailing fascinating technologies spin past in a blur. The speed of the entity's cognition and understanding is clearly far beyond my own. Images of chemical formulae, directional energy diagrams, and micro-density devices dance inches from my eyes, too fast to comprehend. I'm about to ask them to stop, but I realize I could instead ask them to pause. But when? Okay, so this is micro-density devices, or chemical formulae. Direct energy diagrams, you know, let's try. The image cycle pauses on a multi-tool technology blueprint. I thank the entity. Scanner module, because I actually have all the blueprints. I believe I have all the blueprints. I think I'm missing only one, or did I buy it? I'm gonna check out actually. Friend, help Gek. Okay, so he just wants help. No. Some of these just offer like blueprints, credits, units, you know. That's a V2, isn't it? V3! We still don't have the V2, let alone the V3. Let me quickly check, we're already here. The other one had a better mask. Okay, so I'm only missing the Blaze Javelin upgrade, but I don't need it. Not planning on using the Blaze Javelin ever again. What class is that ship? C class. Still no S class ships. I mean, this is the first ship we're seeing, but I mean, come on. Hello? I forgot to see what they're selling here. And nothing of interest. I'm gonna check out the missions, even though the Corvettes don't generally like me that much. 2 predators? Yes, that's easy. 1 predator? Of course, that's easy. We are already and feed 8 creatures, that's easy as well. We are already on a mission to kill predators, so let's talk to the guild envoy. Sometimes they give me stuff. I said something about no. The lifeform bows gently more in ritual than respect. They flash their badge, revealing themselves as the merchant guild representative in this system. They have no specific work for me at the moment. They seem apologetic and offer me a small gift as recompense. And it's gonna be bit of units. Or deuterium. That's weird. Okay, let's go and let's go to the planet. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this deuterium. I should have stole my junk. I can do that in between episodes, it's fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna summon the freighter right before we go to the planet. So around here. And I'm gonna dock. And change ships. Oh no, wait, I can actually just change ships on the planet. Oops. Eh, well, you know. Oopsies happen. And we're just gonna quickly check out, see if there are any S-class ships. I might actually not even change ships. And changing ships happens really fast, so I just summoned the hot dog just in case. Oh, this is on an island. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, we are at the trade outpost. Lethal humidity outbreaks. Wow. Sentinels low, flora full, and fauna copious. I don't know why I'm reading those out loud. Okay, let's summon the hot dog, because that is the first one we're gonna get rid of. That's our exotic ship. Here's the hot dog. Let's quickly change. We are not using the hot dog anymore. I'm not gonna remove any of the technology. It's not worth the hassle. Let's just make a fair trade. And now we're just looking for S-class ships. Oh, this thing has... Oh yeah, the burial site, right. B-class. C-class. 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 Am I actually on a high industrial world or whatever it was called? A high economy world. That's a B-class. A-class. S-class. Oh, there it is. Explorer S, and it's landing. It's 39 million though. It's landing over here. Oh, it's ugly. Oh, it's ugly. 38 plus 12. It's ugly though. I mean, do I buy something that's ugly? That's an A-class Explorer with very few slots. I mean, let's look at it. It's really ugly though. I'm sorry, I don't think I'm gonna buy something like this. Let's see how much you're selling it for. Ooh. It has 38 slots though. It's a lot of slots. Has rocket launchers, photon cannons, of course it does. Has a lot of tech slots. I would need to see its maneuverability. That's actually a lot. Hyperdrive range is plus 62%. Actually, that doesn't matter that much to us, does it? That's why I'd rather find a fighter. I mean, yeah, you can jump more. How much more, though? No, we're gonna... I mean, it's because this thing is ugly. It looks like a bug. I mean, they all look like bugs, but because of these big things, it's ugly. B class. That one there is B class. But it is the first S class ship we're seeing outside of the exotic, which apparently is only S class. So, you know what, let's take a picture with the little bug. That's not how you take a picture. With the bug. It's our first S class ship, might as well have memory of it. Explore 29 plus 8. This one has 38 plus 19. Okay, so we are looking for slots as well. Is that a Gek here? Oh no, it's Korvax. This one looks a lot better though. It's still an explorer. I'm looking for a fighter. Oh, I think I should be on a Viking world, shouldn't I? Because Korvax are explorers. So there's gonna be more S-class explorers here. Yeah, that's probably something I should do. I'm gonna actually scout out a Viking world with a high economy level after this. Yeah, let the ship go. It's a C-class fighter. That's a hauler, which is... what class is it? Go on, A class. It's not bad, but we don't need a hauler, really. The only thing I care about the slots, the only reason I care is so I can pack them full with technology. I don't need them to be hauling stuff. And the thing is though, even though the hauler has... I checked on the site by the way, the hauler has a lot of normal slots, but I believe the maximum tech slots is 8. And on most ships the maximum tech slot is like 12 to 16, I believe. I could be wrong. I could be horribly wrong. My information is a couple of days old. What I mean by that is that I don't really remember that much. B class, C class, and something else is landing, which is... it's a shuttle. Yeah, we're not looking for a shuttle. It's A class, but we are not looking for a shuttle. There's something else landing over here. It's a fighter. It's probably not gonna be past B class, is it? Looks cool though, I would buy this. I really like the design of these. B class, yeah. It does have 33 plus 8 slots though. Anyway, we are leaving. We're taking our wing and we are leaving. Episodes should have been over a couple of minutes ago, but we are gonna go to the base computer. And we took a bit longer to search for a ship. And that's usual for us, that's normal. And we are docking in a couple of seconds. So yeah, that's gonna be the priority over the next couple of episodes. You know, I'm gonna take some time, see where there's a Viking world, market, see if we can get a new ship before we actually go through the black hole. Because I want a new ship and a new multi-tool. I said Explorer would be fine, but not entirely sure. I'm thinking Fighter is better. Let's see, the stats are shield and damage. Yeah, we don't care that much about the hyperdrive. I currently have only one upgrade and it's 300 light years, so if I add all 3 upgrades, because that's the amount you can have attached, that's gonna be roughly 600-700 light years. That should be fine. I mean, yeah, on an Explorer you might be like, what, 1,500 light years per jump? We are gonna get an Explorer, don't get me wrong, but my priority first should be a fighter. Then we're gonna get an Explorer. Like a secondary ship, you know. Just something that can jump a little bit. But at the moment, we're not jumping too far away, we're jumping like 200-ish light years away at most. Incoming storm, of course. Where is the base computer? I keep forgetting it. There it is. Let's switch on the quest. Automated archive recovery. Archive for user iteration lost, unavailable. Possible remote terminus backup available. Download coordinate. Oh, really? Again. Really? Oh, I guess That's gonna be part of the next episode as well. For now, though, my name has been Rampant Mystic. I hope you enjoyed this episode of No Man's Sky, and I do hope to see y'all in the next one.